Ready to go?
Ready.
Because this is a big one. A really big one. We've never done anything like this.
Yes, I know. So I've got it all scripted out and timed.
Then let's do it. Hi, I'm Anna, the Managing Operations Coordinator and Facilitator of the How We Manage Stuff physical properties.
And I'm Rohit from IT.
And we're hosting a special episode, a very special episode of the podcast, How We Manage Stuff.
It's special because David and Tamara are letting us interview our special friend, George Dyson, the historian of technology and kayak builder.
And this is not like Dyson the vacuum cleaner guy. That's a different Dyson. Though he would certainly be welcome on the show. I'm sure he would. Because there are just so many topics of technology and organizations that could be of interest to us. And there are so many Dysons we could have come and talk with us. Because the vacuum cleaner guy is James Dyson. And then there's the business leader, Esther Dyson. And the physicist, Freeman Dyson. Which reminds me that Elon Musk never got back to me. And then there's the astronomer, Frank Dyson. And of course, the composer, who is also named George Dyson, who is, I think, related to our George Dyson. He is.
Anna, we have to, stop and get back on script.
Forevermore, why? Today we're talking about the maker movement. And the maker movement is not about staying on script. It's not. The maker movement is about rebuilding handcrafts and reviving lost skills and showing how individuals can produce goods without following the methods or process of the factory. It is a movement that requires us all of us, to be a little more innovative.
That was good.
What was good?
You got all the main points of the introduction, and we still have 8 seconds left on the script.
Of course we did.
So we'll introduce George Dyson, right? What was that?
That's the box that I brought so we could talk about the maker movement.
But that's not in the script.
It's okay. It is. Trust me on this one, Rohit. Do trust me. The maker movement is about building skills to create useful goods. It's a little different from the handmade pottery thing that hippies try to sell at craft fairs.
Hey, my mom did that.
I know that. I think I did. And she was a good mother, I know, and so her stuff must have been good. But maker movement is about skill and use. Here it is. What do you think?
It's a purse.
It's a handbag. I know that you don't know much about them at all, but you will have to learn. It's a handbag, Rohit. A handbag. A small, over-the-shoulder bag, minimal decoration, about 1 liter capacity, with external pocket for cell phones and keys.
It's, nice. I like the black finish with the red interior.
Thank you. I took that idea from Christian Louboutin shoes.
I don't understand what...
They're the ones with the red soles.
I don't know.
When I designed the handbag, I took the colors from the black stilettos of Christian Louboutin. They're the ones with the red soles.
This means that you...
Designed it? Yes, I did. It's my part in the maker movement. Do you know how hard it is to find a good handbag? One that is, affordable? I mean, really, Rohit, really. I know that some women like to hunt and gather, but that is just too much for me. So I'm part of a handbag co-op off 23rd Street. About 10 of us meet once a month to work on our bags.
You actually made this.
Of course not. There's software. I designed it. You specify the capacity, give it your hip to shoulder measurement, choose the shape, add the features you want, select a color scheme, and the software will produce the plans with all the cuts.
And then you cut the leather.
Heavens no! There is a custom cutting company in Jersey. They select the leather, dye it, and then cut the right pieces.
So did you sew it?
Have you ever tried to sew leather, Rohit? It is really, really hard. There's a leather co-op in the meatpacking district, and they have good tools, really good tools, but I've never been able to do anything more complicated than a belt. A belt, for God's sake. So I get a crowdsource worker to finish it, actually. Someone from TaskRabbit or Workhawk. Workhawk is usually best. It is.
Do you say that you made it?
Because I did. I was part of a group of women that sat around in a circle, worked with our software, and shared news and gossip. It was exactly like what my grandmother used to do. It was.
But did you do any work with, metal?
You know, Rohit, I like metal decoration as much as any woman, I do. But there is just too much of it on the modern handbag. It's like being in a biker bar. It is. Straight leather is the best.
Outside,
the best.
Red on the inside.
The perfect combination. Christian Louboutin told us so.
Well, now we're 2 minutes and 53 seconds late, and our guest has been waiting.
Don't be silly, Rohit. He just arrived. Hi, George.
Thanks. It's nice to be back.
George, Rohit and I have been talking about the maker movement, which he thinks may not involve handbags, which is just short-sighted, just so short-sighted. And so I wonder what you might add.
I think the maker movement is absolutely great that we're bringing back this sense of making things. I would just remind people that 3D printing something is not necessarily making it.
Okay. You like to think of it as well as making real things out of like metal.
I still live here surrounded by drill presses and bandsaws and things like that. So I think there's a value in actually mastering the removal of metal with your own hand.
So, to be part of the maker movement, you really have to go to the metal shop and learn how to work a lathe. You need to get the skills.
So I'm self-taught as a metal worker. A lot of what I learned at Boeing Surplus, where anything that came out of Boeing, it all went to Boeing Surplus.
What, like Boeing airplanes? There were Boeing machinists at this place who could teach you,
you could actually learn a tremendous amount about how aircraft were built just by the tools they had thrown out for you. I mean, what did they do with this? Oh, this must be for deburring holes from the inside out.
I know that you men are getting all excited about cars and stuff, but makers can do cool stuff as well, like handbags and, well, shoes. Just imagine all the cool things that a maker could do with shoes.
In the 50s, it used to be the guy who could really fix his own car, take apart a carburetor was a cool thing to do.
Right. And there are other things, right? Like computers, certainly. Vinyl records. A lot of people do vinyl records. There are these things. They're all lots of things. They're just all part of the maker movement.
And that, in a way, is coming back. There's various subcultures, from bicycles to computers to, of course, drones, where doing it with your own hands counts for something.
Okay, but here is my question. The maker movement is nerdy. I am a handbag nerd. I admit that. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna, and I'm a handbag nerd. Can it ever be anything more than that? What is the big lesson?
There's always these sort of little fringe, industries and so on that keep things alive, and there's a reason for that. Sort of like keeping the last breeding pair of some species that's going extinct. It's worth keeping them alive because you might want to bring them back at some point.
I like the makers. I mean, I like the people. I like talking with them. I like sharing stuff. And, well, I guess that Anna does too, for handbags. But is that all it is? Is it just like a club?
I mean, it's what the future needs. When times are tough, it's going to be people who can fix things who are going to be the most valuable.
Well, thank you, George. This was so nice of you to come today. I mean, so nice. This is the first time that Rohit and I have done an interview.
Thank you for having me on the show.
And before you go, I have a special gift for you and Rohit.
Oh, no.
Don't be ungrateful, Rohit. It doesn't become you. I know that you would never use a handbag. Unless maybe Elon Musk started using one.
Okay, maybe.
So I have Maker backpacks. It's the same software. And it's not leather. Reinforced polyester. The newest stuff.
And you did this?
With my software, yes. Everyone in my circle did one 3 weeks ago, so we got to learn together. One member of the group, Jenny, I think. I think it was Jenny, used to make backpacks for one of those Pacific Northwesty firms, Yeti Outdoor Equipment Limited or something like that.
So they helped you cut and sew it.
Oh, don't be silly, Rohit. The cloth was cut in Tigard, Oregon, and sewed in Taichung. Taichung. It's a city in Taiwan, Rohit. They make semiconductors there, and backpacks.
And what if I could make you a metal link belt in return?
Really? You could do that? Metal?
I think so. I could. Silver links, yeah. Oh, I know where there are.
Well, you
tools.
Are under no obligation to me. No obligation. But I'd be interested to see what
The script says we are out of time.
And so we are. We are.
I'm Rohit.
And Anna, the master handbag maker and shoe specialist.
For How We Manage Stuff.
Thanks for listening.
David and Tamara always say, take care.
But we're not David and Tamara.
But I'll still say, take care.
Okay, you can do it your own way. But our listeners should know to subscribe to How We Manage Stuff through iTunes or Google Play or our website, http://howwemanagestuff.com or Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever fine podcasts are sold. This is episode 16420, copyright 2016 by Jackie LLC, all rights reserved. We made it ourselves with our own hands.